What's going on? It's your dog Art, man. Great. We're back with another boxing conversation. Hold on. Let me send this link out. Let everybody know that we live. Uh, shit, shit just funny in the boxing world, dude. Like, I'm over here just on Twitter, just tweeting shit, and then they got the attention of Leonard Ellerby. He feeling a certain type of way right now, but it's all good, I don't take it as disrespect because I understand he doesn't know who the fuck I am. He's a boss, right? So therefore, if I'm not on the stage, then he don't gotta show me no respect, which is his name on Twitter. So I get it. But the question I asked was really valid, definitely valid. Let me send this link out to my dude. Let him know that I'm on here live right now. Right, yeah, yeah. Leonard Ellerby, he got upset because I tweeted something. I'm gonna go to the tweet just a second. Let me share this link real quick. Let everybody know I'm on here. Uh, Shit's funny though. He said, "What's up?" Shout out to my dude, Avaroski, Boston man. Hey, look, we chilling, man. Just enjoying my what day is today? Thursday. Enjoying my Thursday. Just put the baby to sleep. So I'm like, let me go ahead and do this live again. Talk to the people real quick. Hold on. Let me share this link. But yeah, anyways, look. So I tweeted, damn, what the fuck did I tweet? Where the fuck that shit at, man? There's so many fucking tweets. Okay, yeah. This is what I said. I said people are already planning on going to NYC for the Haney Garcia fight. Leonard looking like a true hater right now. That's what I said. I said he's looking like a true hater right now. And he says, y'all goofies say anything. There's only one person in the equation who openly hates on the PBC, and it's not the fighter. When you're Russian and don't have everything buttoned up, this kind of shit happens. I love Brooklyn, but Vegas is where the big dollars are at, not rocket science. Genius. Ooh, so everybody like, damn, he told Art Man. He told Art Man. But people in the comment section, people are saying, hey, why would you say this when Tank and Rolly just fought at the Barclays and Wilder fought at the Barclays and they all did good numbers? And then he responds to that tweet by saying, let me see where is that tweet at. Somebody says they don't understand. They know they would lose money in Vegas, New York. They can get a good amount for cheap ticket pricing. And then Leonard says they wouldn't lose money in Vegas, and it won't, and they won't in Brooklyn. It's a good fight, but there's levels to doing biz. We never announce things prematurely over here. Everything is always impatient, and that's how you end up leaving money on the table. When you're rushing, you make mistakes. So, he's out here trying to drop some gems, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But at the end of the day, I understand that. But if you're on a certain type of level, why do you have to keep on stooping down to hate on the young brothers coming up? Like, damn, man, come on. Like, the dude doesn't have a cosign like Floyd Money Mayweather. He doesn't have that cosign. And he's out here doing numbers. And he's about to go to the Barclays. And he's going to make some decent money out of there. So I don't understand how you could sit there as and being in the position that you're in and look down on the dudes coming up. up when it's like, nigga, you was on the rise coming up before messing around with Floyd Mayweather. You know, you still got guys that's coming on the rise right now. You know, the stuff we did with Mayweather and Tank, it may not work with everybody. Let me see what Devin and them's doing without the major cosign. Let me see how they do it. Instead, it's just that, oh, Art man, y'all niggas is goofies for assuming this. Ain't nobody on Tank level. Yeah, we get it, man. But goddamn, do you want the Tank versus Haney fight or not, nigga? Because the way you making it seem like nigga Devin can't do shit, like he can't sell out a family dinner or something. Goddamn. Said my brother Art man boxing. What's up? Man, what's popping? Hold on, man. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like that shit from Ellerby. And I respect Ellerby. So if he go out and say, oh, Art man goofy and all this shit, I don't care. None of that shit's gonna move me because that's just internet, Twitter talk. None of that shit's gonna move me. I'm just looking at it like, dude, as a supporter looking at the sport, why are you trying to trash the young brother coming up like his shit, like he can't sell or nothing? Like, man, y'all making it seem like Rolly and Cruz is doing better numbers than this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all making it seem like Rolly and Cruz doing better numbers. Like, goddamn. If anything, y'all should be trying to fatten up. You ever heard of the saying fatten up the pig? So when you slaughter it, you have a lot to eat. Why y'all don't do that shit? Why don't y'all boost Devin up so when you guy get in there and beat him, you can say, see, we took down the top guy. We took out the second in line. But instead, y'all making it seem like this nigga ain't shit. Goddamn. That's all I'm saying as a boxing supporter. And niggas on Twitter like, yeah, I try to tell him LRB. He just don't listen. Niggas with the fucking profile pictures of Gervonta Davis and shit. Like all the anything negative that's towards Haney, they don't give a fuck. They ride with Haney. They ride with LRB. But I ain't forget all that shit niggas be talking about LRB, talking about his nose and all that shit when Gervonta was beefing with him for a little bit. I ain't forgetting about none of that shit. I don't be forgetting none of that shit. I be looking at all that shit. I ain't forget how Gervonta Davis team allegedly they claimed that that he was saying that he was gonna lose to Rolly and all that shit and all that. I ain't forgetting about none of that shit. But he want to walk around my team. We so undefeated. We playing shit. Ain't nothing premature, nigga. What the fuck was that shit? Where niggas was cussing you out in front of the live audience. AB was talking about some shut that soft ass shit up, man. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Niggas acting like y'all riding with me. Nigga, we remember all that shit, but we respect you as a businessman. We put that shit to the side. But what you doing with Devin right here is just crazy. It's not looking good because it's like, dude, why are you trying to knock down this fight? Because let's say these guys are to fight in the future. And then, Tank beat him or some shit. Then niggas can be like, well, y'all said that nigga was chinny. Y'all said that nigga was pillow fisted. Y'all said that nigga only sell 30 Ks and all that shit. What was the point of even fighting them? And that's how niggas be upset when they critiquing people's resumes and shit because y'all too busy shitting on the fighters, man. Y'all sounding like Canelo fans. How Canelo fans, they'll shit on the guy and then when Canelo fight him, oh yeah, this guy is larger than fucking life. We get it. Said, I know that now that it's on the East Coast, I might have to make that drive. And that's what I'm saying. Now, when they announced that it's in New York, I got people hit me up right now saying, hey, Art, man, I'm going to the fight. Can you lace me up with some shit? I'm trying to buy 3 shirts. I'm trying to buy 3 shirts. I'm trying to buy a hoodie for the fight. Hey, Art, man, what's up? Now it's giving me that big fight feeling like, oh, shit, let me get back to doing what I do best, which is make that fire ass search on artmanapparel.com. Straight up. So I'm just like, yeah, this is sounding like it's going to be a big fight. So you out here hating on the young dude, it's like you looking crazy in the light because we don't want to hear y'all next moment, you and Floyd or Floyd talking about, so yeah, man, I'm doing this. You can't be tearing a black man down. We don't want to be hearing that can't tear a black man down, but fucking Devin Haney is exempt from that. Y'all want to start tearing him fucking down. It's just crazy. Shout out to my dude there, you know what I'm saying? Roll one up, you know what I'm saying? Put one in the paper, you know what I'm saying? Roll one up for the guy Art Man. And make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com. You know what I'm saying? Get some of the best merch in boxing. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? I got my two-time undisputed, you know what I'm saying, shirt on. You know what I'm saying? What they say? Can't be biased, Art Man. I'm not biased. You see me, I'm wearing a motherfucking two-time undisputed Bud Crawford inspired illustration t-shirt from artmanapparel.com. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But these fans out here pretending like y'all not biased and all that shit, I hate that most because it's like y'all niggas is phony as fuck. I don't see no color in boxing. Shut the fuck up, bitch. If it does numbers and he wins, they don't. The good thing about the fight, salute Art Man, boxing. Shout out to you, man. Look, all I'm saying is just relax, Leonard. Just enjoy the fight, man. Promote it. Even though you're not financially invested into this fight. As a black man looking at a younger black guy coming up that could potentially be your fighters, you know what I'm saying, next big fight, won't you tell them, you know what I'm saying, go watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go buy y'all tickets to the fight. When we finish with wine, we'll see about him. Some shit like that. Why you can't just be on no brotherly love shit like, you know what I'm saying? A retweet or something, nigga. But instead, them niggas ain't on my level. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Bro, black people, y'all gotta get off that shit. For real, man. Black people, I need to get off that shit. We're all victims in the same fucking struggle, man. We need to get off that. Oh, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? You niggas, none of you niggas is fucking Tank. Goddamn, look, Tank the man, we know it, bro. We get it. But when you tell us that this is not the second nigga in charge, it's bullshit. It's bullshit because it's like, dog, we see the young bull coming up. So give him his flowers, his props, and say, you know, he's gonna make good competition for my fighter. But no, you know what it really is? You know what it really is? Because I can see that shit. I may not be a, you know, super big multi-millionaire like Leonard Ellerby, but I'm just like him. I'm a young entrepreneur. I mean, I'm younger than him, but you know, I'm an entrepreneur. He was once a young entrepreneur. But you know, we're both from the same cloth. Young hustlers coming up. And I see it. I see it. You have a good thing going on. Why ruin it by throwing Devin Haney in the mix? I get it. The fans with the GTD profiles, they gonna say, hey man, they gonna say, oh look, he gonna knock him out. Devin gonna get knocked out. He gonna get knocked out. But you know, because you seen the sparring, you know that, yeah, man, Tank got that power. But if the right Tank don't show up, I seen that man get touched on as far. You seen it. So why even risk the chances of fucking up the good thing going when you could just cruise and fight these guys, fight the cruisers of the world, the Rollies, because it's still selling. I get it. I'll talk about shit too. Look, we making big fights out of Cruz and fucking Rolly and Leah Santa Cruz. So of course I'm gonna talk about shit. I get it. But we see it's bullshit when you saying that Dev is not that guy because we know he can go in there and fuck up the whole plan. How do you market Tank after he loses to Devin Haney? After talking all that shit? After y'all wanted to shut Bill up. Y'all you know if they go out there and somehow pull off the decision. Because it could happen. This is boxing. We ain't seen the best of them get beat up. We definitely have. We've seen the best of them get beat up before, besides Floyd Money May. But even Floyd, we seen him have tough fights too. You know, it could be that one off night, and it happens. How do you market Gervonta after that? You ain't gonna be able to shut Bill up. Bill gonna be talking forever. So they just rather avoid it and they just gonna shit on it. But it's gonna come to a point in time where you can't shit on it any longer because people are looking at it like, oh, we see it. We see it. They move on to Kerbo. Yep. And that's what be making me feel like sometimes all this love these niggas be giving that dude, I be feeling like it's fake sometimes. I rock with Gervonta heavy, but I feel like a lot of them dudes just rocking with him because he's winning. He's the winning man right now. I'm telling you, once that nigga, if he gets an L, not saying I'm wishing an L on him, but if he gets an L, they go shit on that man. They almost had it with that Cruz fight. You see how they still be talking about that Cruz fight, talking about they need to run it back. Some people crazy as hell saying Cruz won that fight. They was this close. You see how hard they riding on that shit. Once that, if Tank lose, boy, man, they gonna shit on that nigga crazy, bro. Like they do Spence, like they do Wilder. You know what I'm saying? You lose, Thurman, you lose, they shit on you, bro. So I'm just saying, keep that shit 100. So exactly that's how it goes. When you up, they love you, but when you lose, they don't even know you. I still remember all these niggas. They were sharing the Wilder knocking out Stavern. KO, he came out to 50 Cent. Man, everybody was sharing that video. Oh, that nigga's with a culture. That nigga is fucking raw. Nigga knocking. Man, they was loving Wilder. They love Wilder. He get cheated out by Fury. Oh man, that nigga he a disgrace to the black community. I heard niggas say wild shit like that. Fat ass niggas in the fucking barbershop can't even throw a punch to save your life. Talking about some Wilder disgrace to the black community because he got cheated by Tyson Fury. And then when you break it down to them, niggas will say, oh man, well, Wilder should have known that nigga was a cheater. I would have cheated that nigga too. Victim blaming and all that shit. You know how that shit goes. Let's just say Gervonta lost to Cruz, right? And he said, man, my hand, the reason why I lost is because my hand, which we all seen. He didn't lose, but the reason why the fight was competitive is because he was fighting with one hand. So imagine if he lost that fight, man. You already know they would have been like, man, fuck all that. Your hand broke. Your hand should have been prepared, nigga. Your hand, you did a physical and you came in fine. That's how fickle fans are. Facts talk about Wilder sucks at boxing. He sucks. All this shit, like people I respect told me straight up, yeah, Wilder, you got cheated, but you should have known niggas was cheating. You should have known. So you should have went in there on your own cheating shit, which is understandable. I get it. But they never point the finger and say, man, you know, I understand why this brother got robbed out. He got robbed in a mob scandal. Can't bet against the mob. Y'all know how that should go. And niggas said, fuck that. You making excuses. But yeah, it just makes me go back to, you know, to just boxers in general and these fans. Like, they riding with this nigga because he's winning. I'm telling you, the minute start losing, they'll forget about him. But that fight in Brooklyn, it's going to be nice because it's looking like a lot of boxing fans are kind of close to New York, East Coast. Niggas posting their Google Maps, they saying 5-hour drive, 2-hour drive. Niggas is willing to take that drive to go see him. Ain't that crazy? The guy that you're talking about, 30K views and all that shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Allegedly, the fight sold 30K views, but I can tell you what, every boxing fan watched it. Every boxing fan seen how good that nigga performed. And every boxing fan wants to see that type of shit again, especially against a name like Ryan Garcia. So all that Mr. 30K, he not on our level. Nigga, you gonna keep on fucking around until that nigga is on your level. Then what? Then what? That's what I'm trying to tell this dude. Like, people kind of love that David versus Goliath story, like the small guy coming up to the giant. I'm telling you, public perception is the motherfucking key. You see the St. Chiefs TVs in the shade rooms, they posting Devin and fucking Floyd and Ryan Garcia beefs. They posting all that shit. And now niggas just asking questions. Why this nigga Tank not fighting this guy Haney that they keep on talking about? Now let him go in there and scowl on Ryan Garcia. Fans, the casual fans, this is their thinking. We seen Gervonta versus Ryan Garcia. He beat Ryan Garcia. Now we see this guy that's been calling Gervonta out go out there and beat Ryan Garcia. In my head, as a casual fan, Gervonta Devin Haney fight should be next. But then you got niggas like Leonard Ellerbe. Nah, them niggas not on our level. Casual fans don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about, bro. You making good money, that's fine. But with good things, it always comes to an end. Not saying that this guy's going to lose money or anything like that. Not wishing that on that brother. But I'm telling you, people are going to start asking questions like, hey, we're tired of seeing Tank fighting the Lopez, the Garcia, the Hectors and all the other world. We want to see this nigga fight another brother. And we know who that brother is. It's Devin Haney. When it gets to that point, you're going to be looking like, man, what's going on? Because casual fans don't give a fuck about that. Y'all think Tank gonna do 1 million pay-per-view buys if he fights somebody like Ryu next? Or even Frank Martin next? Probably not. It's all about the right dance partner. And the numbers, if you're just looking at the pure numbers and the statistics, the numbers say that the number 2 guy under 147 is Devin Haney. The number 1 guy is motherfucking Gervonta Davis. So it's a no-brainer that these guys should fight because it's going to generate a certain amount of money in streams. But nah, if you're thinking like that, you're crazy. You're a hater. You're a hater, man. You're a goofy. I'm showing this nigga Leonard Ellerbe, I got real life receipts, but I'm a goofy. All right, so be it. Hold on one second, y'all. Said Tank talked all that shit, how TNT was holding him back, but all Ellery do is talk like they on the same page. I wonder what's really going on. Exactly. 6-star drive for me, that's nothing. Exactly. Peace, gotta roll. Have a good one. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Said Tank talked all that shit about TNT was holding him back, but all Ellery do is talk. Yeah, who knows if these niggas on the same page? You know what I'm saying? That's not my business. You know what I'm saying? But I do know the shit that Leonard will be saying about Dev and Bill is just crazy to me because it sounds like some real life hating shit. I just gotta call it what it is, man. You can call me a goofy and all that shit. I'll take that. I don't care. I'm not gonna be out here, oh nigga, I'm gonna fight you. Nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That's cool. You got it. You got it, champ. But you're not gonna tell me that I'm a fool for thinking that. It's crazy for you to downplay Devin like the niggas Gervonta Davis is better than him or something. They bring him more to the table. And now the quote unquote biggest win that he said, you know what I'm saying, out of his mouth he fighting dead now, so it don't get no bigger than that, right? You know what I'm saying? It don't get no bigger than that. He's about to beat the dude that you said is the biggest win of your career. What's bigger than that? Beating that nigga, right? Nah, that doesn't make sense. You're a hater. You're a hater for thinking like that. And goofy and the stand and the fanboy. I get it. I get it. Said the Mexican monster's moving up. Our sure clan of fanboys are happy. I know that's just crazy, but hey. They see what happened to Charlo's career. We was just talking about this. You see what they did to Charlo. Charlo and Andre, them niggas was waiting for Canelo payday for the longest. And them niggas them crashed out. I mean, Andre, he went out there, he did what he had to do, you know what I'm saying? But waiting on Canelo, it didn't pay off because he waited for Canelo and had to fight a nigga that people assume will beat Canelo. And that nigga beat the shit out of Andre. That shit was crazy. Like, that's not even his weight class. It don't even matter. With Andre, with black fighters, it don't even matter. When you're coming from a small weight class and you jump up to a weight class that's naturally not your weight class, it don't matter. If you lost, nigga. Nobody's going to say, well, he really started off at 154. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of that shit. But anyways, he went in there and got his ass kicked, and it's fucked up. And then you got Charlo on the other hand, this nigga waiting on the Canelo payday. He done sat back to WBC. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, this is just my conjecture, I'm pretty sure the WBC kind of offered Charlo some type of something where he can keep his belt and be guaranteed a Canelo fight if he just allows Canelo to accept this franchise belt. It doesn't make too much whoop about it. And now we see Charlo still the undefeated WBC champion after being an alcoholic and crazy nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? They're still in Canelo's motherfucking sweepstakes. Crazy. Yeah, he said in all fairness, Triple G avoided Charlo and Andre too. Yeah, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how this nigga Charlo still got that fucking belt, man. To be honest, I really feel like it's what I said, he got some type of plan going on with WBC where because look at the franchise status. That shit started with Charlo. It's like niggas just forgot the history of that shit. And then the whole time we vocal about it, like, man, this nigga, you ain't gonna say none of these niggas took your belt. This nigga all cool with it. Oh, I'm the WBC champion now. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I want that fight with Cinnamon. All that shit, quiet as fuck. Quiet as fuck. Now look at him. Still a champ, right? Man, they just got some weird shit going on over here at the WBC. For real. That shit's just wild. And Charlo's wild. Like, I done lost all faith in bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. At first, I was thinking like, maybe he can bounce back. He ain't bouncing back. I don't see it. I don't see him bouncing back. Now I don't want to see him get knocked out. So if you're not yeah, shit is crazy. But anyways, I'm out of here, man. Artman the Great, artmanapparel.com. Shout out to everybody. like and subscribe and all that shit. You know, buy some hoodies. ArtmanApparel.com.